Here's your time. Give us a joke.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. You're putting me on the spot.
Is it tome or not tome? That is the question.
Nah.
Because it's T-O-M-E, isn't it?
Yeah.
It works in text. Can you add subtitles so that joke makes sense?
Okay.
I think it'd be funny in text.
It would work in kana because it's tome.
Okay.
And even then, it's not quite the same as B. Anyway. Oh yeah, we don't need to solve this calculator puzzle because we've got this weird... I spotted the most...
Should I pause on this, by the way, while I wait for Connor?
Yeah.
Or... Okay. I had a good poop.
I'm cooking over here, come on.
Yeah, we're not eating yet.
I say that, it's warming up soup, it's barely cooking. Story about that then.
Uh-huh.
The viewers don't know the setup for this one, but once upon a time my sister went to Russia on her birthday, and they gave her a big old bottle of vodka to say congratulations, it's your birthday. And then immediately took it back off her again because you're not allowed liquids on a plane.
Yep.
She never got that vodka back.
Aww. I've been thinking recently of buying Crystal Skull vodka. And that was before the John Tron video, before anyone says.
Oh, I'm thinking about that Indiana Jones movie that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh no, it's not Crystal, it's Crystal Head vodka, isn't it?
How dare you, sir?
Just happen to have come out at the same time as Crystal Skull Crystals. Curse of the Crystal Skull.
Crystal!
At last you're on your own.
I didn't like that theme tune.
I loved it. It was my favourite theme tune when I was a kid.
But I loved Edge's solo theme tune.
You think you know me?
You think you know me, on this day I see clearly, and the rest of that.
Oh, right. Oh, that one, right. Yeah, no, that one's fine. It's just when he first broke up, he just got the... He gained custody of the... You think you know me, do you?
And then it was Rob Zombie for a bit.
I don't remember that.
He had Never Gonna Stop edited in such a way that it opened with So You Think You Know Me.
Yeah. It would have been better if it was horses. Oh no, it was Foxy Fox. What was that song called? That
Foxy Foxy.
Yeah. All I know is the video was him staring at horses. You know, Rob Zombie.
Just Rob Zombie being weird all over the place.
Yeah.
Weird.
I know two things about Rob Zombie. Dragula. Sorry, three things. Dragula, that music video, and he did a Friday the 13th.
Just one.
Is that the one that completely missed the point?
Yes. No, it's the reboot that completely missed
Oh
the
no,
point.
Halloween. It was Halloween. Didn't he do Halloween?
He did both?
Because I know that in Halloween, Michael Myers' body count is higher than the entire movie in the opening scene.
Yeah, probably.
And they're like, no, that the whole point was that the shape as he was then known just isn't. You don't know what he is.
Yeah, I want to watch that new Halloween film. I missed it, and apparently it was pretty good. The reboot? Question mark? The reboot after the reboot.
The reboot.
You know what? That's a better word than any for a reboot that's been rebooted.
A reboot.
Reboot.
As in, we ship it, or...
Well, they shipped it out of the door, that's for certain.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wow. But no, it's like, well, these Rob Zombie films are awful. Let's go back to the... Yeah, only two things I know that's done that. Of the reboot sucks, let's go back to the original. Is that and Devil May Cry.
Ghostbusters.
That's still to be seen. But also, I guess a lot of people could say that about DMC. I don't think Ghostbusters Answer the Call is that bad.
I really like it. I think, as far as I can tell, it's just Simon that hates it.
I thought it was boring, which I guess is fine.
It's not. It's a good film.
I haven't seen it, but I do know that Ghostbusters 3 is not in that universe.
The Ghostbusters 3 is basically, you know that bit in Stranger Things where they have Halloween costumes? Let's make that a movie.
Wait, can we rewind for a moment?
Yeah.
No, because this is actual hardware.
Okay.
Hey! Yeah.
Is there a Ghostbusters 3?
They've started teasing it. It's coming out in 2020.
Oh!
Technically,
okay.
Ghostbusters 3 is Ghostbusters the game.
Yeah.
That was all the ideas
No, legitimately, we should play that.
It's a lot of fun.
That game is really good.
Are we on about Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters!
Not-
No, it's the one on the 360 and...
Okay.
Not Sanctum of Slime, which is also okay.
No, it's also fine. I kind of want to play the one they made for the reboot.
But yeah, no, they.
Bad.
But then they made Ghostbusters Answer the Call with the female cast.
Yeah.
And now they've teased Ghostbusters 3. No, it's back to Egon and those.
Well, it can't be Egon. It's because Egon's dead.
Right, but it's that universe.
Yeah.
It's not Ghostbusters Extreme.
Apparently, that was the first draft of Ghostbusters 3. Was basically Ghostbusters Extreme, and I would be fine with that. Ghostbusters Extreme Season 1 is the only one that exists online. There is more of it. I know there's more of it. But I can't find it.
I remember there being a goth girl, and that's about it.
That goth girl...
Don't.
No, I actually have wholesome things to say.
She awakened something.
Well, yes. That I like Brooklyn accents, oddly enough. But...
Like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Actually. Now that you mention it.
I don't.
No, I meant she was the best thing out of it to the point where when they made the comic series ongoing, she was the one character that came from Extreme Ghostbusters into the main continuity.
I didn't know that.
There was a point where there was an all-female Ghostbusters team, like before before Answer the Call, and she was on it along with Janine and some other people.
Oh, I seem to recall...
Why was Janine on it?
Because it was a point of that the Ghostbusters were kidnapped, so...
Right, but like...
These people are also know how to use the packs.
Okay.
Can I...
She was primarily a secretary who didn't care.
In the show, she did learn...
Okay.
It's more of a continuation from the series.
Learn the law. Got you.
Yeah.
I remember you posting like a...
Oh yeah, I had a series of tweets where like making fun of people who were
Not my Ghostbusters.
not my Ghostbusters, which was like
It was just all the cartoons, I think.
it was all Ghostbusters. Like it was the preposterous idea of an all-female Ghostbusters cast, and then that comic that I mentioned.
Yep.
And it's like the most ridiculous idea in the world, that a female Ghostbusters, and then I had a picture of the original Ghostbusters, which is 2 men and a monkey.
Yes, I was going to ask if you used those. The reason the cartoon had to be called The Real Ghostbusters.
But yo, have you gone back to watch the Extreme Ghostbusters at all?
No.
Not for a while.
That show had style, man.
It's just something that I was aware of being on a Friday afternoon on CITV.
I never got into the real Ghostbusters TV series, but Extreme Ghostbusters was about the time when I was the age to watch that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And yo, that series had style, man. That and the Men in Black TV series.
That one I watched.
What about the Evolution TV series?
Was that a similar thing, or?
Was that a thing?
It was a thing.
Okay.
No, I know it was a thing. I watched it, but I can't remember the art style of it.
I mean,
Because those two had a very similar art style.
I want to say it had a similar art style to what you're talking about.
Of let's give children nightmares.
If we're doing that, there's this one. I think it was. No, it wasn't Tales. No, it was Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
There was.
Not
Tales.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? There's this one episode where this faceless doll is just chasing a teacher around, and it's the most nightmare-inducing thing I've ever seen on kids.
That
TV.
is insert kids horror here. I'm pretty sure there's a faceless mannequin in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Probably.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
But I think the premise was that the
I
team...
can't believe there was more than one bite. That was the retcon to the lore that made even me go, wait, this happened twice? This was allowed to happen twice?
The bit that kind of got me is one of them. I think it's the third one. You're in a museum or a theme park or something.
Oh yeah, the theme park ride. Yeah.
Dedicated to all them horrible murders. What happened?
It's a case of it's a theme park.
What?
Yeah, but it's not a case of this happened like. It's not like this happened like 10 years ago, and the third game is set like way in the future. It was supposed to be like 50 years afterwards, and you could probably do something like that with Charles Manson.
Yeah, like go to Charles Manson. I say that South Park.
Yeah.
Was it Charles Manson's Happy Christmas Adventures or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Like Charles is it Charles Manson's fangirls got really arsey on Twitter recently?
I don't know who this is.
I'm going to say Ted Bundy.
Oh, it might have been Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy may make more sense. No. Was it Charles Manson or Ted Bundy that documentary just came out for?
Ted Bundy.
Right, okay, so it might have been Ted Bundy. But, yeah, the fangirls for him got arsey on Twitter recently.
It's a really bizarre psychological thing, isn't it? Like, why having a thing for a serial killer?
Like a bad serial killer as well.
Ted Bundy was one of the worst.
He was the one who chopped up women with an axe, right?
Among other things, yes.
Yeah, right. Along with, yeah. That was, interestingly enough, the most PG thing I could have said.
Probably, yeah. This got dark.
Not really. I'm just using that as an example of it's that far, and it's far enough in advance where you could make a Ted Bundy game, and it would, like a Ted Bundy museum attraction, and it not be tasteless.
The go-to example I have seen of that is pirates. Everyone loves pirates.
Yeah, despite them being pirates.
Yeah.
There's a pirates. I could get you a screenshot within an hour of gameplay of Donald Duck next to a pirate. Asking about ingredients.
Another settlement requires your help.
That makes more sense, though!
Devoid of context, viewers may not know what that is.
Literally.
We've heard a lot about this.
Literally in Kingdom Hearts, you're in a toy store.
Toy Store!
At one point, and he just randomly...
Toy Story...
And he just randomly goes, "This looks like a good place for ingredients!" You're literally in a toy store. And you look around and there's like a carton of like a Chinese takeout. And that's where you get the ingredients from, but it's ridiculous. Just this duck yelling at
Are we
you.
stuck in a loop?
I was waiting for the right moment.
And we can't get out of it.
I'll stop talking about ingredients.
No, not even that. The bugs seem to have us pinned down.
But yeah, like, I was really into Five Nights lore at one point. But the point where they said, well, there was the Bite of 87, which was one of the animatronics bit a kid. And then you find out that in Five Nights 4, that the kid you're playing as isn't the victim of the Bite of 87, it's another one. And that's where everything turned cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm just filling dead air, by the way.
That looks pretty... I'm listening. I'm learning lore. I don't know what's staying in and what's going out.
No, fair enough. Five Nights at Freddy's, man. Just like...
Not even once.
Not even once.
I wonder what that door is.
There's... A character is now in Christian Hell. Like, lore-wise, he is in Christian Hell. You find this out in the free-to-play arena game they made.
Boo. And the rest of that. So we're looking for Football Dan. I didn't see him.
I think it was that one. We got Hello Coins. Anyway, yeah.
Nice.
He's the little brother of Charging Chuck.
I realised I could have just quite easily have just gone.
Yo, it's the baby.
The baby.
Baby biscuit.
I think that's the best reaction anyone has ever had to any part of Other M.
Baby.
Except for perhaps when it ended.
Oh, what did Jin said something about Metro Other M? What was it? It was that Samus was called something. Another M.
Lady?
No.
And I maintain that Samus Aran being called Lady was a rib on the part of... Given that she grew up in a gender-neutral environment with androgynous bird people. Well, in the law! Anyway, hi. Awaiting syrup.
So I've got to do the boss again, but this is our last treasure.
Oh.
Excellent!
Hey Connor, hey, do you remember that time when Samus was called the Deleter?
No!
Apparently she was called the Deleter in Other M.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh look, it's silly Wario.
All he needs is a tie around his head and a lunchbox in his hand.
Yep.
Just to complete this stereotype. I only saw one of those in Japan. I'm glad I saw one.
I've not seen one.
But I saw
I've
it.
not seen the real one.
Because okay, so where we were at was apparently a fairly rough area.
Mm-hmm.
It's nicer than the nicest places of Stonehenge on tour.
Stoke.
But no, there's like one night, just some incredibly drunk salaryman was down the street, like, what?
Specifically paid for tourists.
Yes.
Oh, the local drunk.
Thank you, Shinjuku Board of Tourists.
Oh, do you know what my favourite thing about Japan is?
We didn't even stay in Shinjuku. Why did my mind go there? What is your favorite thing about Japan?
That the police handle drunk people with futons. That's my favourite thing.
Just wrap them up.
Yeah, just, we'll deal with you later.
Oh! I forgot I did that. When you get the final treasure...
It's a Game Boy!
When you get the final treasure, it says, you know what? You don't have to finish this level even. Just hit there you go.
You're done.
Cool.
You're done. I don't have to beat that boss at all. I forgot I did that.
Because that boss is a jerk.
Yes.
That's when we have to, like, cause the fire plumes, right?
Yeah, we get Syrup's treasure.
We're dancing over here. Anyway.
Not pervy voice.
Alright, so do you want to do the game or do you want to do the secret level?
What is this flashy icon? That is boss, right?
That's so the flashing icon means there's a boss there.
Okay, let's do the game, and then we'll see.
Yeah, I was also asked what the game is.
It's Flagman!
Did it? Is it Donald Duck?
Is it Dangerous Duck or Dynamic Duck?
Is it Dynamite Duck?
It's Simon Says.
Oh. Oh, it's
So-
numbered from top to... Yeah, I get you.
So you know how Wario recently got like a penchant for stupid, doofy minigames?
Yes.
I suspect this is what started it.
Probably.
Because wasn't this at or around the time that Micro Party games came out?
No, that was GBA.
Whatever the GameCube one was.
That was a remake of the GBA one.
Yeah, so how close were they in terms of scope?
I'd say a few years.
Ah, fair enough.
Like a while.
Either way, this code is technically like the first Game & Watch thing we got in England. on a point of technicality, because the Game Boy Gallery came afterwards.
Yeah. Also,
Ah!
also the Game & Watch games in Kingdom Hearts. I sent you that trailer, didn't I?
You did.
Don't know if anyone watches anything I send, but...
I watch basically everything I'm sent, unless you prefix it with, if you want to die, click this link.
I mean, I may have with Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, no, they're all Game & Watch games, and which is fine in of itself, but when you have to beat 10 of them in a set amount of time, beating their high score to get a Keyblade, that turned out not to be worth it. So yeah, pretty good at Simon Says. Wait, what did you... Oh...
A and B button. Wow, you are a mutant. I'm so bad at these.
Oh, his ruffles and his feathers look like a W.
They do.
Like the Wario. Wario Ducky.
So this has posed an interesting ethical conundrum, which I will get to when we start the level that we are about to do and see how right Connor was.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
That wasn't it.
Ah, well.
Game over.
How does it expect you to get 4 counts?
I know.
You have to be there.
Is there any bonus to this, or do you just spend your hard-earned coin?
Just spend your hard-earned coins.
Right, Connor.
Alright.
What?
Are you okay? Should we go?
Ready?
Let's. Okay. You have suggested existential dread, the notion of him confronting that he is in a game.
Yes.
This is the final world from the first game,
Right.
and that's Parsley Woods from before that.
Yep.
Or Parcelli Woods, because they change maps on you at one point. They do a little sneaky. That's Team Rocket, I guess.
Oh, that's where the treasure is in the map.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, can you pause it?
No, it's cutscene.
Okay. Because I think I thought I had the answer then. That he can see that in there, but he can't go back there because it's a backdrop.
The really final chapter.
That would be great, though.
Also, it's a timed... Well, it's not timed, but you... In order to give the game longevity, it just times you. So you've got a timer in the corner.
Yep, this is a Wario game.
So, yeah, right, the ethical conundrum that I was thinking of.
Hmm.
You know how Wario is considered the evil version of Mario?
Wario, yeah.
How does that work with the Wii and the Mii's? Is the console bad? Are the player avatars bad?
No, because it's not the W, it's Warui, which is Japanese for bad.
It is, but let me do my joke. So yeah, this is canon, by the way.
Your joke is flawed!
Somewhere in Nintendo world there exists this flesh cavern out of a David Cronenberg movie.
I mean, have you played Earthbound?
Yes!
Then that's full with flesh things.
The final boss of that is just weird.
Yep. Which may or may not be a fetus.
So,
And that's not just me being weird.
yeah, no, that's I believe confirmed to be what it is. And when it says you can't comprehend what Giga's attack looks like, it's because it's not attacking you, it's just trying to run away. So, yeah, nightmares. How about that?
So this is the thing that the game doesn't tell you how to do. So you are here. You can jump up for these half blocks, but
Yeah.
you can't jump on that one. What you have to do is jump around it. So essentially, use the learn the frames.
Do you have to? Are you able to hurt dash around it with the spiky thing?
Not hurt dash. You have to just sort of when you jump, you can sort of essentially.
A bit of air control.
Yeah.
Wow, this game.
I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it.
You have to do that.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it.
It's the only way to do it. And
I'm gonna trust Peter on this one. It's Peter's game more than mine.
because there is no way to actually get around it apart from essentially glitching your way around it. Well, we're not glitching, but the one that's is
This one?
no.
Oh.
You jump in that middle bit, the teeth.
No. If you...
Wow, this level.
Yeah.